Never met, but she's always on my mind. Wanna give her the world and so much more. Who is my heart waiting for?
It was the middle of winter when SUCHWITA started. And now it's spring already, while hoping that SUCHWITA will still be here in the coming season. Let's see who booked the table. Name, Jimin. Occupation, a calico cat raising SUGA. Hello, I'm a regular viewer of SUCHWITA. I'm so honored to be on a show that I enjoy watching. Hengnim, I'm here. Jimina.
Hey! A happy birthday to you.
You didn't have to do this.
Happy birthday.
Lost in the lights, lost in the lights. I'm out of my mind. 이 밤을 그저 잡아줘. 매일 밤 you spin me up high. 너를 보면 돼.
사랑하는 슈가 형. Good job.
One of our regular viewers is here.
SUCHWITA.
It's real, you know?
네.
You said so many nice things about SUCHWITA. On Weverse Live yesterday.
Hearing all the good things that the guests talk about on the show, it feels like they're saying them to us. So I feel all warm inside. I don't know how it is for other people, but for us, SUCHWITA is a great program. I started watching without expecting much, but the lineup of guests became bigger. That it is a lot of fun to watch, but the space is smaller than I thought it would be.
It's cozy.
Yeah, I thought it would be much bigger, but it's not.
You don't need a lot of space for two people to talk.
It looked really big in the videos.
I was at the office when you were on live.
Oh, really?
I was going to barge in, but then it was over.
I was on for over an hour though.
You said your occupation is being a calico cat raising SUGA. Is this it, the Marimo?
Ah.
Yes, my sugar.
This is SUGA.
Our sugar is here. Sugar, did you sleep well?
Does that grow?
I heard it multiplies.
A plant?
네.
It looks like a cat hairball.
Or like rabbit poop.
Should we have some of this before we start?
You gotta have this before you drink.
It helps with hangovers.
I've never seen this one before. It comes as a drink now.
It's supposed to be really effective.
For real?
And it's really good. Because it's a drink. It's good. I tried it. It's good. It's passion fruit flavor.
Passion fruit flavor.
It has a boosting effect. Yeah, you gotta try it.
I'll try it.
Yeah, you definitely feel better the next day.
Oh, it's good.
It is.
My hangover feels better already.
Leave it here so people can see.
Everyone, give it a try. Easy Tomorrow Booster. Passion fruit flavor.
Since you've been watching, I'm sure you know. The guest has to bring the drinks.
Yeah.
I already know.
That's right, Hyungnim. I thought about what to bring. But your other guests brought coffee and...
They're all behind you.
Yeah, so it's going up here later.
Where your album face is.
Oh, here. It's a bit off.
It's fine. It looks a bit like sesame oil. You brought soju. What do you like about it?
You can just drink a shot and get that bitter taste as it goes down.
The first alcoholic drink I bought you was soju.
After Taeyong, I had a fight. The dumpling incident.
I bought you a drink then.
만든 사건은 코미디 영화.
Jimina, finally.
I'm honored. Whoa.
Oh.
Instead of really cold soju, I prefer it.
Lukewarm.
This temperature is perfect.
Finally, Jimin's solo album. It took about a year, right?
It took a long time, Hangnim.
Didn't you start talking about it with me? In Las Vegas?
Yeah, it took 10 months. I had no idea it would take so long. I just thought if the songs were written, shoot a music video, everything would go on schedule as planned. But it took almost a year.
There's so much to do. It's your first solo album. And since you also produced it, I'm sure there was a lot of trial and error.
It's really tough.
It is. It really is. Namjoon, Hosok, and I have been doing it for a long time.
You already went through that.
So we totally get how you feel.
It was like a huge weight. I never felt that way before.
But it gets better as you go.
I feel so exposed.
I haven't listened to your entire album, but just based on your title track, I don't think you have to feel so anxious. The song is really great.
Thanks, Hengnim. What's with that face?
Yeah, I was saying something nice.
I really appreciate it, Hengnim.
Anyway, the fact that you have an album coming out
Yeah.
makes me feel so proud.
Yeah, me too.
Is my posture very different from usual? Am I too relaxed?
To think of it. With the other guest, he got up to greet them, but when I came in, he just sat there.
Well, we've known each other for 13 years.
And it feels so awkward, because our spots are switched.
Side of my face looks better.
My left side is better too, This
Then
way.
turn around and drink.
facing this way.
Tell us about your album Face.
Since it's an album that looks back on myself, and I wanted it to mean facing myself, so I titled it Face, and I really liked it.
Show me your album. Let's see the cover.
It came out really nice.
Yeah.
Like a reflection of my face in water.
Why are you showing so much skin these days? You've been showing your skin a lot, more as you get older.
Youngnim, I take off my shirt once in the music
You
video.
go shirtless in the music video.
Yeah,
Your body isn't that good, is it? I get it if your body was like...
I'm just skinny.
It was in No More Dream.
Yeah,
You don't
so-
work out at all. Why take it off?
I don't have any muscles, that's for sure.
I can feel it's in the mirror.
5 tracks? Nah.
Actually, there are 4 tracks.
Really? Oh, it wasn't
Yeah.
5.
There are 5, but one's hidden.
Ah, hidden track.
Yes,
Will it be on streaming sites? Alright.
probably not. When we said we were taking a break from group activities, I wrote a song about how I felt for our fans. It's a fan song.
As someone who has been watching you, SUGA Jimin, going crazy in game. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Should I not do it, Young Young? Yeah.
More than writing the songs, the process of writing lyrics, recording, and deciding on a concept was much harder.
And for solo album, you have to oversee your own promotions.
Right,
And overseeing the music video, from what I saw, I think there was so much. You wanted to do really well. Since it's SUGA Jimin's first album, I could tell that. You wanted to do really well, but it was hard making the decisions. Are you even listening? Should I keep talking or not?
keep talking. You know, it's good, but it's so hot in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this off. Let's take them off.
It's spring now.
I'm hot. And there. What are we talking about?
Aren't you here to promote your album?
No, I came to see Young. I just wanted to check out this place. I can do a lot of promotions elsewhere.
Didn't you practically live with Doggy Hyung while you were working on the album?
I practically lived at his house, no? The song camp. It's like living together in a dorm. That's why I liked it. It was really fun.
도전일 수도 있는 거고.
노래를 앞에 켜놓고 부르면서 하니까 또
How many people were there?
There were 4 of us. 4, including me, 4.
If there were 4, it's not a song camp. It's more
song
like
gathering.
a song gathering.
Not a camp.
It's just, there has to be 20, 30, or at least 10 to be a song camp. What did you talk about with the producers?
Since I had to write about my own story, they asked about how I felt back then and how I wanted to release those emotions. And we drank together, went out for air, ate together, and just kept having conversations.
So the producers put it together.
I kept writing too. We shared our opinions. We worked thinking it was our album.
Since they worked with us the longest, I thought it was really nice that you worked with internal producers instead of outside producers.
I really liked working with them too.
It's really important to have a team where you can write music and also be able to talk person to person. If you can do that with the staff you have, it makes things so much easier. I've known Doggy Hyung for 13 years. I think you made the right choice.
Having done this, I think we can objectively say that BTS was led by the 3 members in the rap line Hyungdul. But in order for the team to grow more, we each have to be independent as well. And you have to be able to talk about yourself more clearly. In order for the team to grow.
That's what the 4 members. Now in the vocal line may think, but the 3 members in the rap line think that we were led by the vocal line, with the rap line supporting. It was like, you guys do all the things that require good look.
He says that all the time, but it's not.
People wonder if I ever wanted to be in the center, but I never did. I just do what I do best. But the core of BTS, the vocal line. That's
Yeah,
what I think.
thanks. I appreciate that you think that way, but that's just what I thought.
Let's hear your song before we continue. Who wrote the track?
PPD made it. We did everything ourselves. You know about this, right?
Just trust me.
What? I like to concentrate. I better listen.
You look like you're acting.
I'm just concentrating.
시키던 음악 속에 희미해지나 드라마 같은 bonus story 익숙해져가 내가 알던 나를 찾아
I like it. Your voice is really neutral.
But
You've released
singing
solo
while recording
tracks
and singing
before.
live are so different. I felt that I still need to improve on a lot of things. It's so hard to lead an entire song yourself,
You've released solo tracks before.
but never on this scale. I only got a little taste of it before. It was so hard.
It was the same for me.
I totally respect 우리 형들.
You should. You should.
You guys made my life so easy.
We work so hard.
Right. I agree, 형님.
That was going to be the title though. The song I heard was Set Me Free.
The performance for that song would have looked the most awesome. You also have a song titled Set Me Free. Originally, I was going to really ask you, Yoongi 형, in your lyrics, you wrote about your emotion when you couldn't overcome something. I thought it would be nice if you could write lyrics about your thought from this perspective.
I would have written lyrics for you, if you had asked.
I was going to, but as I talked with the producers, I decided not to because it was my first album. It was just about me.
No one is featured then.
네.
So 형님, I even did a little rap.
You're good at singing rap. You're really good.
I don't know about that, but I tried.
But I think you came up with a good vibe and setup for this album.
For this album, I was clear about having 4 songs and knew what kind of vibe, and I wanted them to have starting with the first song.
You came up with the track list, right?
네.
How was it? Doing it for the first time.
It was just crazy. I didn't know if it's probably right?
Of course.
But I had a clear vision for this album,
This album,
so there was nothing difficult about that.
I think that's a spoiler. This album, does that mean there's a next album?
Since I have to keep on growing.
Is there a next solo album? When's it coming out?
No,
Hurry
as I
up
grow.
and tell me. How many songs?
He's pretty good at this, he wasn't always this good. He's good. He wasn't this good before.
Anyway, this time, was writing lyrics really that hard?
I never really wrote a lot of lyrics before. I worked on melodies often, but writing lyrics was a little hard for me.
Looking at myself.
If you
Living
read
like
it
a fool.
like that, this is teasing, isn't it?
Just believing in people, the beginning of a terrifying nightmare.
Wow, I really don't like this place.
진짜. 아유.
Is this how you treat people?
It's just because the lyrics are so great. Tell me about your first track. Face Off.
It's kind of hard to explain. The songs, they're so explicit, so they're hard to explain.
How is this explicit? Looking at myself. Living like a fool.
That's the start. When the pandemic started,
Believing in people.
there was a time when I drifted apart from my friends.
Were you living like a fool then?
You should know.
I do? Can I talk about it?
That's why this album is so hard to explain to the fans.
But relationships with people are really hard. I talked a lot about relationships with people on my album. Having human connections is really important in life. It's something
It really is.
we all need to work on. In the first track, Face Off, what was
Emotions?
the keyword?
Keyword in the beginning. The keyword. You can't air this. It was. It was a
It
swear
can be
word.
aired.
Really?
Anything is possible for us. When I do demos, they have swearing from start to finish.
For you, swearing from start to finish.
It's
that you only
because
say?
I only know a few words in English.
I was so
It's
shocked when I
because,
heard this demo.
I don't know, a lot of English. If I was fluent in English, I'd do it like Namjoon. But I can't. Even if keyword was a swear word, even if it's in the song, I don't think about whether people will think it's strange.
If you listen closely, you can hear it in the music.
Like crazy.
예.
Did you go a little bit crazy? Did you go a bit crazy after
There's
you
a
started
movie
working?
called Like Crazy. That movie,
When did it come out?
it came out in 21. I watched it because there's a song called In Return by Breakbot. I love that song. And there was a movie clip with that song. That's why.
Oh, unlike YouTube.
So I was like, what's this? I got so curious about it.
Son, I should watch it too. You wrote a song after you were inspired by that movie.
It was right about the time when I was feeling lost. But I didn't realize it and thought I was having fun. So I wanted to write about that. I'd always drink and get drunk.
Sometimes you need to go through that.
But interestingly, none of the members gave me a hard time over it.
When someone is going through something like that, and you say, it's okay,
Right.
chin up, it makes them pray evermore.
Exactly.
They think, I'm fine, who do you think you are?
It sounds just like a middle schooler.
You just have to believe it'll get better.
Then, when we went to Las Vegas, I got my head back on straight.
You had to.
I had to.
If you hadn't, there wouldn't have been an album.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Lee Sung-min 선배님 was on our show, I'm sure you saw that too. The hard times made me who I am now. That's what he said, and that's what I think too. When I talk to friends much older than me, they always say, moments that feel like the worst aren't actually the worst. Time passes.
We felt that way a lot.
After going through tough times and feeling lost, you realize you've grown a little and you've become more of an adult. You see that in yourself. So I think Face is an album where we can see the adult Jimin.
I guess I'm slowly becoming an adult now. I don't know if I am one yet though.
We all just gradually mature. Read the lyrics you wrote now. In about 2 years.
I think I'll throw up.
No, you won't. You must have listened to this album so much that
I
you're
listened
sick
to
of
it
it
a
by
lot.
now. Once it's out, you won't listen to it. Other than during promotions.
When it's over.
After time passes, in about 2 or 3 years, here will be a time when you listen to this album again. When you do, you realize, I was someone who could write these words. And when that happens, you can listen to it. From the perspective of the people who listen to your songs for the first time. I don't think you'll be embarrassed or regret the songs you wrote. Of course, among the songs I've made so far, there are ones that I really wish I hadn't released to the world. But because of those songs, I'm here right now.
You told me once to just do it.
You have to put it out there first for it to be reviewed, no matter how much you review your own song, or how much you're satisfied with it, or what you think, and what other people think won't be the same. What people think really doesn't matter. What matters is how our fans take it, whether they like it or not.
That's important.
We're able to do popular music now because our fans made it popular, and I agree with that.
That's so true for us.
Because ARMY grew and became the general public.
That's right.
So don't be afraid and put your music out there. And you have to feel rejection too. You're doing a great job right now.
I still have so much to learn.
We should talk about your album promotions.
Yeah.
You have music shows scheduled. As someone who insisted that you do music shows,
Right. That's right.
when I saw that they were scheduled, I thought that people would be really happy to see you.
Of all the promotions I ever did, including for this album, this is the most nervous.
You've been on music shows for 10 years, but you're nervous?
I'm so worried about it. And I'm really nervous. I'm meeting ARMY on my own. It makes me so nervous.
I'll be there. When you go on the shows,
You're coming?
of course, to support you.
Oi.
If you're going on music shows, I should be there.
Then I have to go to yours too.
You have to come to my concert and do Tony Montana at my concert. You can drop in for a minute and do Tony Montana. You're irreplaceable.
Hold on. And don't we need to change the lyrics a little?
Or we can suddenly switch to another song and you can sing Like Crazy. I like that idea better. While I'm performing Tony Montana, Like Crazy suddenly starts playing and I step off stage, you can do one song and go.
Keep adding more things for me to do. 형님?
Or you can just do 2 songs. Like Crazy. And
You're like a bulldozer.
I can just step away while you perform.
No, you can't. Everyone is waiting for you.
If you're gonna come see me anyway, just come up on stage for a sec. You can enter from the right side and exit on the left. Just walk out, say hi, and leave.
Just walk in a straight line.
Yes, and then watch the concert. When you
Got
do
it.
Tony
If
Montana,
that's all you want, I'll give it some thought.
we did the Like Crazy challenge together.
Yeah.
I did Like Crazy. So recently I've done BSS, jhope, and Jimin. By the time this comes out,
Yeah,
won't I be the one who's done the most challenges in the team?
I think so too.
I do everything people ask. I do it all.
Why did you start doing this program?
If I'm being honest, let me tell you about this.
I was wondering, since I haven't asked you about it before.
When I saw the members planning their solo albums, I thought you'd need to go on shows to promote your albums once they were out. And I wanted to do that for you guys. That was my first reason. So, BTS, 10 years since debuting. We've lived together for 13 years.
Yeah. Wow, it's already been 10 years.
I heard you're the first member to plan a video call fan sign event. You're keeping the promise you made to ARMY 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it's really great. A lot of idols do this now.
I've never seen one.
You haven't?
I don't know how to do it.
I'll show you. Let's say you're on a video call.
네.
You're on the screen.
안녕하세요. 지겹다.
Oh yeah, hello. It's been a while. Oh yeah, hello. It's been a while.
Are you going to do that? You're going to say, it's been a while? Do you intend
Then
to
how?
do that?
You show me then. I'll be a fan.
아, 시끄럽다.
Oh, I think I just hang up. Whoa.
It's been so long since we did a fan sign event. I don't remember how.
Did you hear about this?
What?
That 100 people would gather to watch the call.
I'll be one of those people.
What?
With the members. I'm going to ask a lot of embarrassing questions.
I'll end the call if you come in.
What do you want to say to the fans?
It's just about seeing them for the first time in a while. Just seeing each other will make everyone happy.
I think people do a lot of different challenges during video call fan sign events.
More challenges?
There are always challenges. Infinite challenges.
Just our style.
The sorry for being cute challenge. What is that?
Aye.
Let's see what it is. And let's try it. Let's practice first.
Oh, good idea. If Army asked me to do it, then I might get
If you
flustered.
can't even do it in front of me,
Oh?
how can you do it in front of Army?
Oh, it's really here.
Let me see. What is it? Is that Subin?
Subin is cute.
He's good at it.
He's good.
This is how you're supposed to do it. Jimin!
Subin is good at it.
Hey you, you're going to let the junior outperform you?
When it comes to being an idol, I'm pretty good too.
Yes you are.
I am.
Park Jimin! Where's the Park Jimin from Blood, Sweat and Tears? Where's all your idol power?
I have no idea what he's saying.
Let's practice.
Just get on with it.
Let's practice this together.
가슴마다 이거.
Why are you practicing?
나 그냥
Let's just try it.
You're driving me insane.
Hey, I'm doing this for you. It's not for me at all.
Sing the song then.
슈.
You keep making me cry.
Okay, let's talk about this.
So funny.
I talked about this with Taeyang too. As Jimin. What performance was your most legendary?
I think we're the most awesome when we're a team.
Not as a team.
That's what I'm saying.
For you.
There are a lot of moments when I feel that our team looks so awesome.
Stop stalling. When were you the most
Just
awesome?
hear me out. We look really cool during award ceremonies.
Yeah, we do.
But mic drop at Mama was really awesome. Another thing that was awesome is when we all dropped to the ground at the end. I think that was cool too now that I think about it.
That was cool. People talk about that a lot too. For me, now. Park
You
Jimin.
told me not to talk about the team. You keep making me laugh.
When I think of you, I think of Melon.
Melon,
2018 Melon.
the fan.
That was when we were doing Idol.
Yeah.
Hobie did popping. Jungkook did a mask dance.
네.
Right. We even received a fan-shaped award. I like that one. The one with the white piece of cloth. Mama.
Oh, I remember, Mama. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Hobie and you. You were in a blindfold. When I saw you practice, I thought, Jimin is going all out. You were even wearing a blindfold.
Actually, it was Songduk who was going all out.
He did what he wanted to do through you. But I think you had a lot of legendary performances.
Thanks.
You had a lot.
I have to make more.
Make like crazy legendary. Yeah, you will.
I will.
That's enough about your album.
Yeah, we said enough.
Let's talk about Park Jimin, the person. Let's talk about Park Jimin. As someone who has seen you since the first day you came to Seoul,
예.
if hard work is a talent, then you are genius. That's what I thought. You worked so hard. You practice ridiculously hard these days too. Don't you practice almost every day?
Just hit me. I know what I'm lacking, and I appreciate that people like what I do. I'm not saying all my hard work so far was for nothing, but it's better to know the right way, to do things before putting in that effort. A lot of times efforts went in vain. It took me a while, but I think I'm finally practicing the way I should. I I didn't do the basic things. I was always just in a rush.
Even when I was younger, I could see that you always felt really impatient.
When I first joined the agency as a trainee, I didn't have any ambition to be on the team because I didn't think it was my team, but it was because of you. I still remember the lights were off and we were in our beds. I think we all woke up because Namjoon was snoring. You were on the top bunk.
It was a bunk bed.
Yeah, you were on the top bunk. And as you looked down towards me, and you said, "You're a good singer, so I really want you to be on our team." That's when my ambition sparked.
Because I knew. I'd been writing songs since I was young.
Yeah,
So I grew up seeing a lot of musicians. I knew what your tone and your voice would sound like. When you sang, even then. No one else on the team had that tone. I felt that you could become a singer with a unique voice if you found your own tone and color. I already knew. So that's why I said that. You were taking rap lessons then. I was like, why are you making him rap? I wasn't worried about losing my spot. I said, he should be singing. Why are you making him rap when he can't even rap? I told them you should be singing. Back then, I was the one, talking to the
you talked to
T&D
them a
team.
lot.
I met with one of the guys in training and development back then, a few days ago for my birthday. We talked about you a lot. We've seen how hard you've worked. I can see you. I remember you crying.
I remember. I even remember where it was and which restroom it was.
Was it Showtime?
Yes, something like that.
형, I couldn't see live. If you think about it, I was 21.
I was 19.
So you can have bad days singing live.
That was 10 years ago.
We're live soon, so stop crying. Stop crying and just go up there. You can do better next time.
You just happened to be going to the
You
restroom.
were crying in front of the restroom. It wasn't like that was the only music show we were on. Back then, we did music shows for 8 weeks.
Still, it was one of the few places where we could sing the full song.
Park Jimin crying outside a restroom. I really thought, who is this guy?
But the really funny thing is, after crying outside the restroom, I'd be on stage going, who am I?
내가 누구? 더 크게 누구?
Who am
And then
I?
I'd be crying outside the restroom again.
You really wanted to be cool and confident. I could tell when we were young.
I just really wanted to be like that so quickly. I was too ambitious.
Yeah, I understand. But you need to be seasoned to do that.
It's just how it is.
Yeah, right.
That's how I was.
Of all the times you've been through, is there a time you'd like to go to, whether it's the future or the past? Is there? Is there?
Why are you being so pushy, 형님?
Because I'm so comfortable.
How is my sugar?
It looks bigger now? Marimo?
Marimo,
It's growing well. Where would you like to go?
where could I even go? But I would like to go to 2025.
Yeah, I agree.
By then, we'll all be together.
Yeah.
I wonder what we'll be like too.
We all have an idea of what things will be like when we come back. What do you think?
네.
It'll be like in 2025?
We'd all be back together when we're done. Honestly, I have no idea what we'll talk about or where we'll even begin. So that's why I want to go to that time.
Soon?
네.
I'm really excited about 2025. Because by then, we'd all have released singles or albums. So if we could create an album where we could talk about ourselves more, all together,
It'll be fun.
just us. I'd write the beats.
Yeah. I'd write the melody.
Write lyrics.
Write lyrics. Actually, like you said, solo activities don't mean much. It's only meaningful when we're together.
Yeah, the team comes first.
So that's why I'm doing this now. While preparing for my solo album, I learned how comfy and warm I've had it, and how much I need to improve. I realized the areas I lacked in and worked really hard. But actually, I think it's okay for me to be comfier. I just like
The
being
comfier
together.
and warmer it is for you, the colder it is for me. So cold.
어.
The warmer you are, the colder I am.
Yeah.
I work so hard.
아,
It's not easy,
No, I know that. I think you got the wrong end of the stick.
but I feel warm too when we perform.
Thanks for that.
Because the good performers are out in the front It feels so warm, like a jade mat.
That makes sense.
Having guys better than me perform in the front means that I absolutely trust the team. I think our team is really good at that. We each have our own thing and respect what the others do.
Of course, we need that.
We don't invade each other's space. So I really hope you wrap things up well.
No matter how hard you work, you can't always work hard constantly for 10 years. Sometimes I worked a little harder, and sometimes a little less. But while working on my solo album, I clearly saw areas where I was lacking. And I'm trying to bring up the level of hard work again. I just really want to do a good job.
No, you always do a good job.
I completely understand what you're saying. But if I'm being really objective, I want to grow to the point where people would say that his person has a certain level of influence.
I never thought you weren't good enough.
I appreciate it.
It set me free. We're gonna send a nice story.
A while ago, you went to visit Jin. I couldn't go because of a prior engagement.
I know.
How is he? Is he doing okay?
He's 66 kg. Jin Young.
Isn't that the most he's weighed in his entire life?
Yeah, he never went over 63 kg before.
He's getting healthier.
We even ate together. I had jjajangmyeon. And he said he was craving mulhae,
He kept talking about mulhae in our group chat. That's all he talked about.
but also the week before,
He had mulhae again?
one of our staff went to visit and bought it for him. But he wanted to have it again and called me.
Is he being haunted by a ghost because he couldn't eat it? Why does he like it
He
so
always
much?
said he wanted it even when we went to TV stations. He misses us so much. But why does this keep...
Things are hilarious when I'm with the members. We all look nuts when we're together.
I laughed so much. My throat is hoarse.
I wanted to talk about that. Because even though you were so busy, you went to Lollapalooza to show support. You always go to support the members. What does the team Bangtan, BTS, mean for Jimin?
Boom. There are no words to describe it. BTS is family now.
Family of different blood.
Actually,
Want another drink?
just one more. Coincidentally, I had an interview today, and they asked if my thoughts about the members had changed in any way. That's what they asked. Whether my thoughts have changed or not. I never thought of the members in that way. It's kind of like that question. What do your fans mean to you? What does
He's
your
just my
dad
dad.
mean to you? Exactly.
Dad is just dad.
Members are just members. It's weird trying to explain about members.
Suchwita, same question for everyone. Time for the last
I know what
drink.
it is.
Instead of as Jimin of BTS, does the person Park Jimin have dreams?
If I'm being perfectly honest, if that division is made, then I don't think I do. I don't think I have separate dreams, as a person and a singer. So, making that differentiation and asking that question is kind of meaningless.
I asked a meaningless question.
That's not what I meant.
Got it. Let's wrap up Suchwita now.
What is wrong with him?
I can't act like this with other guests.
Yeah, I saw Hyung.
I'm really polite.
I know, when Lee Seungmin was here, you could hardly eat. So what I want to say is, I don't have a separate dream. It seems like staying with this team for a long time is my only dream.
Until what age?
Until I can barely move. Personally, even when we're old, I think it'd be nice if the 7 of us were sitting around with our fans sitting too, just talking and singing.
Wouldn't we be over 80 then? With everyone sitting?
But you still have to swear and rap.
At 80? What would my grandkids think of me?
Always gonna be a good night. Forever you this will break me. This is gonna break me. No, don't you break me. I don't wanna stay in this dream. Don't save me. Don't you try to save me. I need a way. I need a way.
Since your first solo album is coming out, I got a present for you. A present. Luxitan.
I've heard of it.
It's a home mist and pillow mist. It's a mist to spray on your pillow.
Oh,
And
really?
a fragrance for your
Can
home.
I open it now?
Smell it.
I'm so curious. Is this the one for pillows?
The pillow mist
This one is pillow mist.
is for spraying on your pillow.
Yeah.
And the home mist
It's nice.
is for rooms. It's nice. L'Occitane fragrance are the best. It's a forest scent, you know what I mean?
Oh, it is. It really smells like trees.
The pillow mist
I really like it.
is lavender. You have a hard time sleeping during promotions. Spray the pillow mist and you'll smell lavender. What? What's so funny? It's relaxing, that's what lavender does.
I really appreciate it. But the way you're kindly explaining everything feels so weird.
Give it to me. Give it.
You're gonna take it for yourself.
I won't. Give it. L'Occitane. Pillow mist and
I knew it.
room spray. To SUCHWITA, I had a great time.
Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Bye. That's it.
We look like grandpas. We look like grandpas. Let's stop. We look too old.
I can't do this. Why do people
I
do
seem
this?
like an old man that wants
Why
to do
is this
TikTok.
trending?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Anyway, Jimin, I hope Face is a huge hit.
야, 재밌다.